Hey Crucible Kernels, and welcome to the first KeyForge video with Winds of Exchange. You might already notice something different. We've got a new playmat here. This will probably be my new playmat going forward. It's the Battle Evangelist playmat from Sanctum from the Gamefound. We also got the Raider playmat here. Looks super cool. Raider's not my favorite token creature, but this art looks awesome, so I might use it interchangeably. You'll see a couple playmats and these come in videos, but for this first video, we're just gonna do merch. I'm gonna show off the stuff that isn't cards that I got, because there's a lot that I'm excited about. Some of the stuff I've prepped opening, some of the stuff I haven't, so we'll see kind of how it works out as I open it up here. But expect card opening videos and other stuff like that coming soon. But let's dive right into it. So the first thing that I want to show off here is going to be, of course, our Grim Reminder spoilers. This is huge. So for those of you that don't know, most of these have been shown online yet, have already been shown online. There's like 10 that most people have seen, I think. Probably more than that. But there are two other cards. So there's the 250 cards signed by Richard Garfield that are super unique and would mean a lot to me personally, because I'm working on a story that revolves around that card. So if I could get that, I would freak out. It'd be amazing. And then there's another card where there was only 5 sent out, which hasn't been seen online yet. We don't know if anybody's gotten it or if they haven't gotten it. But it could be in here. I didn't want to hold you guys up waiting for the spoilers. I'll probably do another like short video about the spoilers in specific, but I mean, obviously this needs to be the first thing, so I think we just... got a very cool note here. Helped make this possible. I'll read that later by the Ghost Galaxy team. Very sticky. Here, let's see if we can get this to focus. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause. Let's just thank you with some Mars art. And ooh. Sticky. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Some cute Geistoid art there. A little Geistoid chasing away an alien on accident. Looks like it just wants a friend. Let's take a look at our previews. So, I'm going to pull it off camera for just a second. Don't know what's in here. I think because we didn't see a signature just there, it means that we haven't gotten the special Richard Garfield preview, because I think the signature is right on the front, which stinks. I think I got my hopes up a little too high, really looking for that. But maybe we got the 1 of 5, and let's just see what's in here. Put that away. So we've got Lieutenant Halasta, a 3-power human creature from Starlights with After Reap Stun and the new Scrap mechanic. So Scrap effects resolve after the card is discarded from your hand in specific, but it just resolves a whole nother effect, almost kind of like you're playing an action. Stun the most powerful enemy creature. It's her Scrap effect. Then we've got in here somewhere, if you're haunted, archive 2 cards from your discard pile, otherwise discard the top 5 cards of your deck. That's super cool. So the haunted mechanic is if you have 10 or more cards in your discard pile, you are haunted. And then that'll play into the Geistoids a whole lot. I really love the art here. Let's see if we can get a good zoom in on it. I think it's extra fun because that little guy in the corner, if you haven't seen it, is on the Time Quake card and the Wild Wormhole card. He just keeps getting teleported around, finding his way in trouble. And the last one, okay, so it's all ones that we have seen online before, is the Sandworm. 16 power creature with After Fight, After Reap. Shuffle Sandworm into your deck. Not a card I am particularly interested in unless it's like an enhanced drawer, like you know, if your deck has enhancements, it kind of just slaps all of them onto it or something like that. That'd be super cool. Otherwise, I think it's like kind of a waste of a 16 power creature. You get one fight or reap off of it after a turn that isn't the turn that you played it because it doesn't enter ready, and then it's gone, shuffled back in. But yeah, these are our previews here for Grim Reminders. It's the set coming up. Very, very cool stuff. Okay, next thing I'm going to show off is going to be a little hard to get onto the camera here, but I really want to show you guys. I got the new 2-player playmat. I just loved the old one. It was super good for getting like friends into the game because it was like, oh, this is the labeled areas where everything goes. So you've got, of course, your Archon, your deck, your discard, your archive, and the key spots. Let's slide it over here. Got some art. So make sure it's all there. Tactical Officer Moon. I think that's the Rebel token creature, or it might be a different Iron X Mars creature. And then a Geistoid we don't know the name of yet, but very specific Geistoid. I don't think it's going to be an action or anything. I bet this will be a creature. It's kind of Ghost Hand. I'll show you this stuff on the other side here. A Unfathomable creature. And then the Sanctum, the creature from Absolve. And then I think that's Cincinnatus Rex, maybe? But I don't know. I think it looks super, super cool. I know people are like being weird about how many playmats we got or how many playmats were up or whatever, but I think it's awesome. It's super great to have, and finding storage is such a minuscule problem in the long run. Next thing we're going to get into is the statues that I got. Don't know which is which, but I'm super pumped for these. It's just going to be super nice to have some KeyForge stuff around the house to kind of show off my love for it. So we're starting off with the Niffle Ape here. Wow, that looks so good. That is so cool. Okay. You can see the lines, but I wasn't expecting like a picture perfect figure or anything like that. Ooh, I'm sorry about the noise. I'm sure that doesn't sound good coming through. And then of course they came with these like key bases that are completely separate. So you can just use them as big keys if you want, which huge fan of that. Let's see. But you can also just set them on the base as a place to put them. It doesn't fit perfectly onto it. I'm sure there's a specific spot or a better way to do it, but I'm so pumped to get these guys kind of set up on display. Get a better look at that there. That is so cool. It's just so nice to have, you know, merchandise for KeyForge. It hasn't ever been super big, and it's taken forever for it to really get to the point it's at now. Okay, this next one is the Dusk Runner. Okay, this is really cool. This statue actually is one of the few things that pushed me over to the top tier of the Gamefound, because I felt like it was going to be pretty weird having just the Tactical Moon and the Niffle Ape statue without the third kind of key, you know? And I think this thing is loud. I think the Dusk Runner statue looks like one of the best of the group. Get that close to the camera there. That looks awesome. So of course these are all from cards. See, this one's a good bit easier to kind of set up on the key. Bet it sits better on the unforged side. I don't know. It sits kind of fine on either. And then of course our last of 3 statues here. This one's going to be Tactical Officer Moon, Star Alliance, who actually made a resurgence in this set. I forget what the last set that she was in was. I think maybe it was Worlds Collide. But she rearranges the battle line, and she is so cool. Her art is awesome. So it's so cool to see her with a statue. Ooh, she's probably the hardest to get out of here. There it is. Goodness me. Hope you like unboxing ASMR. There's a lot of shifting and breaking plastic here. Okay, let's hold that up. Got the clear helmet that is super cool. She's got her blaster up, her jetpack going. It's really awesome. It's nothing crazy. The paint jobs aren't like amazing or anything like that, but I wasn't expecting the picture perfect statues. That is, it's just so nice. Let's see, what's the next thing here? We've got our fuzzy Gruen. This is my very first. I heard, or I've seen that this was actually something that Fantasy Flight used to do for vault tours and stuff like that. It was a item that you could spend your amber shards on or possibly win in certain scenarios, and I think it is absolutely adorable. Super cool to have one of my own. All the different tentacles and stuff. It's got hard plastic eyes. I think it's fine. It sits on display perfectly. Super cute. Really glad to have it. Very soft too. It's stuffed like to perfection. The perfect amount of stuffing for a stuffed animal, in my opinion. That set to the side. What's next? So this is kind of cards, but it's not a deck or anything like that. This is the token creature cards. You get a free one with the what's it called? With the Gamefound. It was one of the stretch goals, I think. So the deck that I chose was Unfathomable, mostly because I'm really interested in Tangaika, and I hope to get a good Tangaika deck. And so I thought it would be cool to have the cultists for the cards. But what it is it's two decks of front and back 36 cards. So this is 36, this is 36. And on one side, this is Fish. The other side is Cultist. And then it's Raider and Priest. I think it's super cool. I hope that at some point we're able to like put these in on the back sleeves of our decks for official tournaments or anything. I know that you have to use matte back sleeves to prevent certain people from cheating or causing any sort of issues. It would be cool if we found a workaround to be able to use the token decks, just because I think that's so awesome, and then you don't have to keep it off to the side or point it out to your opponent if they haven't seen tokens a whole lot. Next here is just kind of a purchase I made via the Gamefound. I haven't opened this up or looked at it at all, so I don't know what the packaging is like, but I got a full thing of the luxury playstyle metal KeyForge tokens. I think they're gonna be super cool. I'm so excited. I thought the art was really pretty, and the way that they had made them. Ooh, so it comes with a microfiber cloth, I guess, to clean the metal pieces, a bag to carry them in. I think there's something in here. It's a little suit for their business card, the luxury playstyle card. That's awesome. Oh, this looks so nice. This packaging is really good. Let's see. I was wrong, kind of just tearing it up. Let's try and remove that sticker and just fold it over here. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. I have currently some of the old promo keys that I'm using that I got from someone from a locals tournament. They had excess of the old keys from back when FFG was giving out stuff. These are sturdy, but I'm definitely replacing it with these now. Wow. This is hefty stuff. This packaging is awesome. Not a bad purchase. Look at that, that shine. Like crystal clear. No wonder they come with a microfiber cloth. This feels like if you play tabletop games and have metal dice at all, it's a similar feel as going from like your typical plastic or resin dice over to like metal dice, the heft of it. I think that's a similar difference. Obviously, it's heavier than the metal dice would be. Ooh, wow. Oh man. Excuse me for getting so excited over tokens, but let's get this plastic out of the way. Keep making crinkle noises. You've got the amber here, and I think this is just a couple things of amber. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh yeah, it's alternating. So take a look at that. Beautiful, really, really beautiful amber. And then some big +3, +2 tokens. Pile of those. Ooh, these are +1 tokens? They look so different from the +2, +3. Yeah, but they've gotta be. Wow. It's like, oh, maybe this is armor? Yeah, this is armor. Wow, okay. Oh man, it's been forever since I've seen an armor token. That is cool. Look at those pauldrons. Kind of looks like the shoulder armor card, but brought to life. Then we've got our Warden and Rage tokens here. And a stack. Our +1 and then stun, it looks like. And then our damage, I think it only came with 1 and 3 damage, which I wish they had a 5. I don't know if they do make a 5, I'll have to double check. That looks super cool. It's so easy to distinguish, and they're so large. I think it's gonna be super easy to use. What is this? Is this a way to store them? What is this? This might have just been for shipping. No, it opens. This might be a way to store the tokens or something. That's really cool. These little tubes here. What else is in here? Some caps? What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, maybe it's a like stacking storage. Hang on. Yep, that's what it is. So you could put, this would be the top and the bottom, and you can put these and stack it. Oh, wow, okay. I wasn't expecting it, I don't know why, I wasn't expecting it to come with its own storage. I have like a storage that I use, but this is really nice. I'll probably end up using this. Wow, okay. Sorry, I know that this wasn't a part of the Gamefound necessarily, that it was like announced and just sold with it, but I was super pumped and I wanted to show you guys. I hope you like it. I'm pretty sure this is still purchasable. So if you love the look of these keys and these tokens, where did I put the keys? Let me grab those again. Where did I set them? Oh, under the stuff here. If you love the look of this stuff, go to Luxury Playstyle's website, because I'm almost positive that they're still being sold. And I know also they have a variant of the amber that's like a dark amber, so it's like a black and purple, kind of referencing to the Mass Mutations dark amber. We'll put these statues kind of on the screen. Didn't mean to push them off. So if the normal amber isn't your style, you want something cool, little edgier, that would be a super good thing for you to get. Wow, okay. All my fun new toys. I love KeyForge. That was a really nice box. That was a really good unboxing experience, at least for me personally. I highly recommend the luxury stuff. Okay. So last item, I'm not going to open up in this video, but I got a collector set for Winds of Exchange. So this box is just every card from Winds of Exchange. It's got a different back specifically for this box. It can't be like substituted into decks or anything like that, but it's just a way to have every single card from Winds of Exchange unlabeled. And I think it's probably the only way to get an anomaly card that isn't actually set to a house, because it'll just appear as an anomaly within the collector's set. So I'm super pumped. That'll probably be one of my upcoming videos, is just me opening this up and flipping through each card and talking about the box and stuff like that. So if you're into that, keep your eyes peeled. So much more to come. I have got all of my stuff set aside, so we'll start, once I've kind of cleared through all of the main openings and the basic stuff, doing our monthly videos probably next month. I've got a couple more shorts coming out, especially one around the spoilers that I got, and then you should see soon, whenever I can sit down and record it, a opening video of me opening all of my I-saved KeyForge decks, and then 2 Unchained decks, and another one of me looking at all of my custom decks that had my name on them and what I kind of got from those. So I said there was going to be a lot of content to come, and there is. So keep your eyes peeled. I hope you like this video, our first kind of step into Winds of Exchange, dipping our toes in. Thank you. And as Zach Armstrong always says, the most important part of KeyForge is the person sitting across the table. Have a good rest of your day.